Yeah. What up, y'all? Just we just want to go live real quick about this Joe Milton trade. And shit, how we think it's gonna affect our drafting. So I'm gonna let a few people get up in here and talk about that shit, man. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see if I can share this screen real quick. Yeah. All right. Here we go. There we go. Let's see. Put that motherfucker up there on big screen. Yo, what up? What up? What up? Yeah. We want to talk about this Joe Milton trade. Oh boy, this seemed like a non-threatening trade for Dak Prescott. I was kind of hoping we would draft a quarterback in the draft, but I don't think we is. There we go. All right. What up? What up? What up? A couple more people getting here, y'all. We'll talk about this this non-threatening trade at backup quarterback. Man. Once again, it's a non-threatening trade in my eyes. Because to me, if we'd have went and got a quarterback in the draft, that'll threaten to me, that'll threaten Dak. You know, what up, Robert? What's going on with you, Robert? Glad you can stop by, my friend. Yes, sir. We want to get some thoughts on how we're gonna draft now, because I'm still seeing and hearing that we're gonna take a receiver in that first number 12 in the first round. I kind of hope we don't, man. I want to go trenches in that first round. Oh, that's what's going on. Watching that Final Four. Yeah. I might need to check some of that out real quick. Let me pull that up. Let me see what's going on. Hold up. Let me check it out. Hold up. Oh, yeah, they got Auburn and Florida playing right now. Let's see. Born and raised in Texas. What's up, bro? You say Joe Milton, welcome to the Dallas Cowboys. Man, what y'all really think about though? Think about that, because he got beat out at Tennessee. He got beat out. What two colleges? He transferred to two different colleges because he got beat out. Then he was a third string at with the Patriots. So I'm looking at it like, shit, we could have kept Trey Lance. Now I done heard Trey Lance, he with San Diego now. He done signed a deal with San Diego. So both of our quarterbacks got jobs. Backup position, whatever, they got jobs. Well, damn. Auburn giving it to Florida right now. Yeah, Lord. I don't know, man. I wish we kind of would have got a quarterback in the draft, man. Well, maybe they're gonna do it next year, because they signed the quarterback. The quarterbacks in this draft ain't that deep, so maybe they try to do something next year in the draft with a quarterback. I hope they do, man. We got to get another quarterback. I'm talking about top notch QB in the first round. So maybe they might be looking to do that next year. Robert Parrish. Milton has a strong arm, but he needs work on finesse throws. Yeah, he ain't that accurate either. He got a big arm that can run, but he ain't that accurate. Why we was like he kept getting beat out at each college he was at too, though. Maybe he raw. He needs some time. But that's the same thing with Trey Lance. And we missed the perfect time to put him in when Dak got hurt, man. I don't understand that. That was a waste of a fourth round pick. You didn't even see if you didn't even see if you had get anything out of it. No ROI or nothing. I'm like, that was a waste to me. Born and raised in Texas, accuracy issues can be fixed. See Josh Allen, for example, fixed his accuracy issues he had early on in his career. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, man. Maybe he could be a work in progress with his accuracy and shit. But he do got a cannon for an arm. It's still another project player again, man. Instead of us going to get a quarterback that we know that could do so. So like maybe that's what it is. Maybe they go see what but is he ever gonna get in the game and get some real reps though? That's the thing. Is he ever gonna get some? Because we ain't gonna never really figure out who he gonna be or how good he could be. Yeah, I knew something was going on. I don't even know why that shit. My signal, bro. Man, can y'all hear me clearly? Can y'all see me hear me clearly? Am I lagging? Y'all let me know if I'm lagging, man. I don't know. I'm on signal tripping. Yeah. The real thing. What's up, man? What's going on? I watched one of Mark Holmes' videos and I laughed my butt off. His son started to realize that is that guy. Mark said he should disown his son. It's a bum. Yeah, but yeah, he was got in his first that little video was and interviewed another guy who had an 88 jersey on, and he was like, "Nah, that ain't it." He said in those 49er playoff game, he showed to him that he wasn't it. Robert Parrish. I heard a rumor that Jared's going to move up at Ashton. Really? You think? Oh man! If anything, we move up. We need to move up and get D tackle. There's plenty of running backs in this draft. Plenty. We need a damn. Oh man, I don't know about that. I know one thing. Even though we still probably could have got a quarterback, I know we ain't now. I know we ain't even looking at drafting no quarterback now. They wouldn't got Milton, so I know they ain't looking to draft no quarterback. Hold on, let me turn up. Yeah. I don't know, bro. To me, they starting off the song already. Oh, shit. Fuck it, I don't want to hear that loud ass noise. Yeah, shit. To me, man, we need to go get D tackle. O line, I think we're going to third round for O line, but second or third round O line. But we need to prioritize that defensive line. Our defensive line is garbage. Since Dak is injury prone, Joe Milton might be. Yeah, that's a point. That's a point, Texas. He do stay. He stay hurt all the time, so he might come in and then do good, and Dak lose his job. Shit. But I hope, man, they need to do something good this draft because we got too many holes to fill. If they think they're gonna be trying to make the playoffs or anything like that, I don't even see no playoffs coming. Not this season. Robert Perry, same dude said Giants is drafting Travis Hunter. Shit, they didn't got Russell Wilson and what for the Browns? Jameis Winston. It's possible they could probably still draft a quarterback though. But I don't know, since they got both Russell Wilson and Jameis Wilson. I'll see a draft for Travis Hunter that high up. I don't know about that. The real thing. Dak fanboys have said they should get skilled players ahead of the trenches. Yet they say the Chiefs win because of a great defense. I bring up Eagles O-line. Yeah, and they be hollering about what the Eagles D-line did too. Man, what's funny? I had made a video a couple days ago. People still hitting on this motherfucker. I made a video about was Jalen Hurts on a super team, right? Some Eagles. I wasn't like giving propping up the Eagles and shit. What I really about, yeah, this shit lagging. Fuck. But he had, he didn't have his terrible to what Jalen. I'm like, man, Dak has had all that. But my thing was, the dude, something mad at me like I wasn't propping him up. Credit with credit. I really about our sorry ass quarterback. That's what I was talking about. I'm like, some of these Eagle fans though, they do be kind of they be kind of crazy up here in the head, bro. I don't know what they be comprehending sometimes. That should be funny. They still get mad. Even when you give them credit, they still get mad. I don't know what the fuck is up with that shit. But yeah, man, something probably might be, like you said, man, it's just something might be brewing with them trying to move up against Ginger. But I really don't think that makes sense to do that shit, bro. We need D tackle to me. We could probably get another D in. Goddamn, we definitely need to go O-line. Shit, we can get a running back. We got like 10 picks, don't we? About 10 picks. Man, shit. We can get a lot of that shit. But I think we just need to prioritize D-line. That's what I think. To me, that's what's more important. How we gonna run? If we get Jitsi, how we gonna run the ball if we ain't got no O-line? Open up holes or nothing. If we get a receiver early, if Dak on his ass, how he gonna get the ball? That shit don't make sense. That shit just don't make sense to me, bro. Like, damn, you hollering about how these teams won Super Bowls, like the Chiefs with their defense, with the Eagles with their defense. But you see how our D-line is and how much we've been getting ran on, but you don't want to prioritize that shit? Robert Press talking about fanboys, the attack on Cowboys guy can get downright. Yeah, man. But they beefing amongst all them. They beefing with this guy. Yeah, they beefing with this guy, man, because they say he getting too cocky or some shit. But he too childish for me, man. He too fucking childish. He too immature. I don't know what's up with that guy right there. Kid Cowboy, what up? I believe they'll grab a QB in this draft. You still think they'll get a QB? Damn. I don't know. To me, them doing that was signifying to me that they ain't drafting no quarterback. That's what it looked like to me. But shit, you never know. Yeah, I don't hear them talking or prioritizing that D line. I don't see none of that shit. I don't hear nothing about it. I don't see them talking about it. I think I heard Schottenheimer say something about D line or something, but he ain't really prioritizing or talking about like they talking about weapons on the outside. He talking about moving from outside in. You build your team inside out with them trenches. This shit is amazing to me, man. I don't get it. Drew, what up, Drew? Hey, how you doing? Joe Milton has the Dak fanboys where they are the news. Man, they've been. I don't know. They've been like giving him props or whatever. I'll put it like this. They've been saying he's better than Trey Lance and Cooper Rush. That's what I've been hearing them saying. Talking about, well, he's better than Trey Lance. I mean, Trey Lance, he ain't really get a chance. He ain't really get no chance. I'm like, shit, we could have just kept Trey Lance. If this dude, if he got to get better with his accuracy and he still got to progress, what was it why we just did keep Trey Lance? That shit doesn't make no sense to me. Hell nah. The real fan. G said Giants will also trade number 2 pick for trade number 2, number 1s for Dak. I told them Dak will get the ball and show him fire like he did the Leonard Hank. Oh yeah. He said that shit. He said that. Shit don't make no sense to me, bro. 805 on. What up, bro? I'm sick of these content creators stroking Dak all day. Dak Slurpees, bro. They be slurping him. Slurping him. Also, Trey Henderson talking wild smack about getting his bag. Oh, for real? Damn. What the fuck is going on? Kid Cowboy. Trey Lance is making $6 million a year. That's why. Oh, okay. I see you on that point. They ain't want to pay him. But that's the overall thing with them. They don't want to pay. You're gonna have to pay for talent. You can't keep like getting cheaper and cheaper. The cheaper you get what you pay for. So you gonna keep getting cheaper, you gonna get less talent, bro. How they think? Kid Cowboy Milton is in for $3 million. I'm pretty sure. Oh, my bad. 805 on. I heard a YouTuber say Mingo is the Cowboys. Yeah, they said he the secret weapon now. But first 805, they was pissed about giving up that 4th round pick. But now they saying he the secret weapon. They said man. Man, they be selling wolf tickets like a motherfucker, bro. They selling nothing but wolf tickets. Trey Lance's 1st round money. Mm-hmm. All right, Drew. There is no team giving up 2 number 1s for that. The perennial choker. That guy on the Attack podcast has a serious man crush on Dak. And you say something about him, bro, he'll get emotional as fuck about Dak Prescott. But they could talk about everybody else on the team, how they sucking and how they ain't doing what they supposed to do. But when it come to Dak, they ain't got shit to say about his ass, but excuses. Nothing but some goddamn excuses. I heard from G teams like Steelers will give up 2 number 1s for Dak because there's no one better from 2001 2025 draft. I wouldn't give shit up for Dak Prescott. That's probably why we ain't gonna be able to get nothing. I want to get, man, are you crazy? Kid Cowboy book. Yeah, big ass wolf tickets. No, but Robert Henderson wants Garrett money, but he don't stop the run that great. Henderson wants Garrett money, but he doesn't. Shit, don't is it Michael Parsons? Is he hitting that? He want Garrett's money too? But shit, they put stuff in a bond Cincinnati by signing Higgins and Chase. Oh, they come back at halftime. Shit, they put all that money in the wide receivers. He probably pissed that he ain't got he ain't get what he deserved. But shit, your boy Michael trying to get Gary money. I don't think that's bro, you know Miles Garrett level, bro. He's not on Miles Garrett level. No way, shape, or form. I don't think so. The real fan. They say teams will take Dak because they can win now instead of developing a QB. I'd rather take my chances on a rookie QB who we can get. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I've been like that, man. I was saying shit. I go for 13 for change. I don't give a fuck. I'm at the. I mean, I'm good for change, man. This shit lagging. Fuck that. 805. The attack dude will let Dak be his girl wife. One of those dudes, There's a lot of them to be slurping him though. I'm like, man, how they put out them videos, he out there throwing the ball, got there squatting and shit. Man, they kills me with this shit. And then they put out them clickbait videos. Oh, we're about to sign this. We're about to make this trade to sign this guy. Oh, they said we about to, Jerry Jones just confirmed we're going to draft skill position in the draft. He just confirmed we're going to draft a wide receiver. I'll be like, yo, man, come on. Come on. He ain't confirmed no shit like that. What the fuck you talking about? He ain't confirmed no shit like that. Oh, shit. The real fan. I made a Dak fanboy mad because I said Dak was to blame in 2016, 2021, and 2022. Hell, 2019 too. Shit, 2024, 2023. Yeah, kid cowboy. Man, these guys. Oh, shit. Drew. Dak is a backup who got lucky with the Cowboys. Even that angry Cowboy podcast that has a serious man crush. Yeah, they cry about the defense, yet get on there praying for wide receivers and running back. And it's like backwards thinking, man. Like, why would you even cry about the shit? But then you don't want to fix the shit. Cause they Dak fanboys. They want everything to work for Dak to succeed. See, we thinking about the fucking team and after Dak. Because we know he ain't finna bring us shit while he here. He ain't did it, he ain't do it. That's the fucking problem. Robert Parrish, I got a real question. Do any of y'all have a problem with Michael having a podcast during the season and commenting on stuff not concerning the Cowboy? Man, I've been had a problem with that. When he first came out with it, I watched one episode and I was just like, It wasn't so much about his talent in doing the podcast. It was just that I felt like this gonna be taking away too much time when he need to be focused on football to me. But then he be talking about other teams. You know, he be glazing other teams. So I'll be like, oh no, dog, you don't need to do that. Then he be wanting other teams' jersey and shit. They be getting their ass kicked on the field after the game. He want to get their jerseys. I be like, man, nah, bro. I with that shit. Hell no. Hell yeah. 805. Yeah, they all Dakaronis. You know it. The real fans. They want to focus on offense so they can overcome the defense. Yet they have blamed defense and say the Chiefs have won because of the They don't even want to give credit to Patrick Mahomes, man. Just because they quarterback can't do what other quarterbacks do, they blame everything. They give all the other shit on the other team credit. But then when it comes to the Cowboys and we talk about building the trenches, they steady want to put shit on the outside with skilled players. The mentality of them guys, Drew. The problem isn't the Cowboys wide receiver. It's Dak is a one-read quarterback and can't process after the first read. He's shitty in post-snap reads too, bro. But they think he's top 5 elite. They think he can read defenses. See, that's the problem. They don't understand he's a one-read quarterback. Man, it's ridiculous to me the praise they give him. It's ridiculous that the criticism that does come his way that they don't even give him. They don't give him the criticism. I look at Dak Prescott as the leader. He's playing the most important position on the team. He's getting paid the highest at that position in the league and on his team. Too much is given, much is required. The game goes off the quarterback. Like the game in baseball goes off the pitcher. That pitcher controls the game. He can determine whether he's striking out, getting, you know what I'm saying? 1, 2, 3 in the offense. Getting them off the field. Same as the quarterback. I look at that, dude, you are the leader of this fucking team. You are the one they look up to when everything is down. It's your responsibility to lead the team. Whatever it takes to get the job done, that's your job, bro. But yet, I don't know how many people can fail at their job and still get raises. I don't get it. How you continue to get raises when you continue to fail at doing your job? I don't get it. Drew, Dak can't read defense, and that is obvious. The Cowboys can't win big because Dak is the weakest link when it counts the most. And that's the thing they try to hate on, because they always want to post. It's some meme out there, man. They be posting Dak last 50 game versus Patrick Mahomes. But see, they only bring it up the stat shit. They compare his stats to Jalen Hurts. He a better passer. I judge this guy on his mentality of stepping up when it matters the most. In key situation, in key moments, what do you do? Do you fold or do you excel? See, they judge Dak on his 9-4 versus the Eagles in a regular season. Like, what the fuck does that mean? Yeah, you 9-4 in the regular season versus them, but at the same time, in your tenure, you allowed them to go to 3 Super Bowls and won 2. Specifically, Jalen Hurts went to 2 of the 3 under your watch, dude. You supposed to be the king of the division, but you getting sunned? The fuck out of here. What is he talking about? G has blamed the Joneses and say Dak has never had the best team. I said they can't get Hall of Famers at every position like 90s because of the salary cap. Not even Eagles and Chiefs can. No, they can't. And he called I made a video about that shit. Well, how he called him that team a super team. Well, this dude has fucking lost his mind. Fucking lost his mind. A real fan. The so-called 9-4 record could have meant something had Dak played a little better against the 49ers in 2022. Yeah. Yeah. But he still think we close. Oh my goodness. Drew, any real player or fan knows stats are for losers. Dak has better stats than Mahomes. I said this on their podcast, and they started stuttering. Yeah, he got some of his stats in the regular season is better than Mahomes. But what the fuck does regular season matter? He don't step up in the playoffs like Patrick Mahomes or Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts went to the playoffs in 2021, his first year of starting. He came in the league in 2020. But his first year of starting, 2021, he went to the playoff with just Devonta Smith as his number one receiver. Still went to play. They lost, but he still went. He didn't have as much. In 2021, we know who Dak had on his team as receivers. He out the first round. Had way more help than Jalen Hurts did. Way more help. And that's the thing. This dude here, man, I was like, yo. Man, Jesse pissed off out there. He said, this your last year, man. They were mad at Jesse Holly for snapping on his ass. Man, that shit was funny as hell. Jesse Holly like, they clear as hell. He gonna try to goddamn, I feel you and all that, but then he gonna try to cape for goddamn Dak and shit. Boy, they killed me with that shit, man. Any other quarterback, they could talk about if they declining or if they not balling, or they could criticize Baker Mayfield. They can criticize Sam Darnold. They can criticize even shit Josh Allen. I don't know why, because Dak has played with more than Josh Allen ever had. Josh Allen only had 1,000-yard rusher all the way his whole career till he got cooked. He was goddamn. He ain't never had a damn consistent 1,000-yard rusher. He still was making the playoffs. But they'll criticize those quarterbacks. But you can't criticize your quarterback. You can see the fault in them, but you can't see no fault in yours. The hypocrisy. That shit is crazy. Drew, I just came from the G podcast. That guy makes some more BS than a crackhead. Ooh, boy. He got him too, bro. Hey, Drew, he got them followers over there, boy. They is drinking the Kool-Aid from that guy, boy. I was like, man, I can't believe the shit he be saying, man. And they be believing that shit. Be like, damn. The real fan, someone in the live stream said Dak would take Hurts' job. Yeah, that shit had to be comical. I said, no way Eagles will replace a Super Bowl MVP with a Q. I mean, right. People from other teams, people know that Dak has had weapons on his team. They know. But see, the Dak fanboys can't see that shit. Wow, they can't see it for some reason. But people on the outside, they be like, man, Dak has had plenty of weapons. What the fuck is y'all talking about? That's what they be mad at Shady about. Because he'll always go back and, man, Jerry Jones had put weapons around Dak Prescott. And he ain't did good shit. That's power. Everybody know he had weapons on his team. Everybody know that shit. Gerard, what's happening, bro? Cooper Rush was too good. He threatened Dak. Yep. because the Ravens gave him that bag. They paid him. They think they can run that offense. Yep. That's what I'm saying, man. They know they. That's why I'm thinking they got that guy because they didn't want to draft no quarterback because they really could. Even though the draft class next year might be a little bit deeper, they still could have got a quarterback, bro. It don't really matter. You know what I'm saying? Kid Cowboy. Hurst is an all-around better QB. Yes, he is. And they want to take that Super Bowl away from him because they keep saying Saquon Barkley. Well, Saquon Barkley got him. That man, Saquon Barkley only had 57 yards, bro. That man had to do it with his arm and his legs, and he pulled it out. Even Micah, the real fan, even Micah and the teammates said Dak is in the top 10. You're right. Well, Trayvon Diggs. They ain't even put him in the top 10. They ain't even put him in the top 10. Beard Sports Line. What's up, bro? Any time I see you in here. Appreciate you for stopping through, man. What's up, JB? These Dak fanboys just be saying stuff for likes. Yeah. I mean, they make a video every 10 minutes. I'm like, God damn. It's all y'all do, goddamn. Just sit around and make videos, but good gracious. Let some shit pan out before you say this is for the happen. Right, let some shit get done first. 805. Prime Amari, CD, Schultz, Gallup, Zeke, Pollard. You can go on and on, man. On and on and on. It's ridiculous. Diz called him a bitch at Austin. Yes, sir. That's how I really think about it. Man, think about that shit. I don't get it, man. Cause they know in the biggest moments, man. He lead the defense out to dry. In the Green Bay game, they'll skip right past Dak. Okay, yeah, okay. The defense gave up the first touchdown, right? Dak gets the ball, 3 and out. Okay, defense come back on the field, gets their offense. Defense made them punt. Come back on the field, get the ball back to the offense to Dak Prescott. He throw a fucking pick six. Like, what the fuck? Then after that, even before halftime get there, he throws another pick, will end up into another score, but they just glaze right past that. See, they fuck up the momentum of the game, and that will make the defense be like, man, what the fuck is this shit, man? We just gave you the ball back. You got to come back on the field after a pick six? Come on. You can't do it like that. Then they complain about the defense. Well, they can't stop a run. They can't stop a nosebleed. They gave up these many points. Did you forget that your quarterback just threw 2 picks? One was a pick six? Have no qualms about that shit. Man, what's crazy is they cry about that, and like I said, they don't even want to they'll do nothing to the trenches. How you gonna cry about something like that? That's that important to you, and it's the reason why your quarterback can't succeed. But then you don't want to address the shit. God damn, Drew. Have you ever seen Dak working out with his teammates during the offseason? That shows what these teammates feel about Dak. Every league quarterback, the players look forward to. Yeah. You don't see CD out there working with him. And I made a video about this too. Who at the start? God damn. Oh man, this should be slipping my mind. Darren Woodson. He even stated he be where he work at the start, his office, he could look down on the field. And he said he never seen Dak out there working early with his number ones. Whatever number one he had, he never seen him out there working with him. Period. So that's you got a point about that. And to me, don't he got the don't he got the football field in his backyard? Oh, he tore that house down, my bad. But he had the football field in his backyard though, right? That was during the time. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So what was proven about the football field in the backyard with his cutting to his wide receivers and his, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck was up with that? The real fan. G said Cowboys are the only fan base that think it's on QB instead of the front office. Shit, they pay him to do a job. They put weapons around him. He's the highest paid at the most important position on the team. But yeah, he's top 5. Second team All Pro. Runner up to MVP. They got one vote to be runner up the MVP. They ain't got that, boy. They'll throw that runner up the MVP in your face like that shit means something. Man, get the fuck out of here. They'll throw that shit up in your face real quick. Born and raised in Texas. I hope Joe Milton takes Dak's job like Dak Romo was like, man. Boy, them Dak fanboys have a breakdown if he takes his job. And he ain't to the NFC Championship yet. And somebody come in and take his job. Boy, they have fucking breakdowns, bro. Oh, they'd be so mad. They'd be so goddamn mad. Kid Cowboy. They better hope to start off with a couple of tomato cans, or else he could start off real bad. Damn, what's their schedule? Come think about that. Hold on, let me see something. Let me see something. They got the schedule on here for this season coming up. Let's see. See if they got the schedule on the thing. My goddamn shit lagging like a motherfucker, man. Nah, this is a 2024 schedule. They ain't got 2024. I probably have to look at something else for the 2025 schedule. Yeah. Let me see something. Yeah, I probably have to look at something else for the 2025 schedule. Drew, Dak can do any BS he wants. The problem is Dak doesn't perform when it counts. Real game conditions cannot be simulated in his in his backyard. Yeah, but what about his rapport with his wide receivers? Why is CD always frustrated with this guy? And every time you see some of the receivers trying to catch his passes, they always got to contort their body in some fucking weird ass way and shit. Like they either got to go too low to catch the ball, or they got to goddamn get way the fuck up here and get fucked up in the ribs or something. Like this dude, the real fan. Someone said they want Brian Schottenheimer to get players off the team if they don't believe in Dak and listen to the media. They don't think about cap consequences of it. Yeah. Shit, they keep saying that Dak's contract doesn't affect the team. That's what they keep saying. So NFC West, NFC North, yeah. Oh, AFC North, my bad. NFC West and AFC North. Gerard, CD was happy when Cooper Rush played. Yeah. They really think when I be on the Sports Junkie Live, I know y'all probably seen me on there before or whatever, but they get mad when I say Cooper Rush is better than Dak. Especially when I tell you he outplayed Dak this season too. They both had 8 games to play. This dude, 11 for 8, 11 touchdowns, 8 picks, went 3-5. He was on pace to set the season record for interceptions. Damn near pick a game. Then shit, and he have games when he be having multiple picks in the game. Goddamn. So, but he probably would have broke the record for most picks this season, man. He was playing like trash. But then they'll say, well, I'll come back and say, well, Cooper Rush didn't have no problem goddamn playing behind the offensive line. Rico Dowdle didn't have no problem running the ball, but Cooper Rush was playing. They'll say, man, they changed the whole, basically they changed the playbook for Cooper Rush. They made it easy. They dumbed down the playbook for Cooper Rush to make it easy. I'm like, no. Cooper Rush running that same offense. He just ran it better than Dak. The offense just looks better because better QB. Man, we all know the offense just looks better when Cooper Rush come in and play. That's faster than Cooper Rush got. Every time Cooper Rush come in, we got injuries on the O-line. We're not being successful in certain areas of the game on offense. So he be missing key starters, even at the wide receiver position. But he'll come in there because at one point when he played in 2022, Noah Brown was his number one. So Cooper Rush come in, he make the offense look better. He just look like a quarterback playing the quarterback position. He just like a quarterback. Dak looked like a fucking robot. Everything looked so hard for him. To do any little simple thing at the position, the shit just looks hard. It don't look fluid. I'll be like, yo, then y'all want to get mad at me for me saying that Cooper Rush is a better quarterback? I mean, Dak ain't too much better than the guy. Shit. Now, Cooper Rush has his downs too. They said, well, Cooper Rush can't beat the Eagles. Well, Dak can't beat the 49ers. So what the fuck you talking about? Shit. And then Cooper Rush, when he came in this season, he played against more playoff teams with less help on his team. He played against more harder teams than Dak did. He played against 4 playoff teams. Dak only played against 2 playoff teams. And he beat the Bucks without a run game. And that was a healthy Bucks going into the playoffs. They was healthy. They was full steam ahead. There wasn't no scrubs when the Bucks, when Cooper Rush beat them. Nah. 805, Sports Junkie, the only Dakaroni I like. Yeah, I'm cool with Sports Junkie, yeah. I just know, I'm cool whenever I go on the show. I give him a hard time sometimes. Yeah. Drew, Schottenheimer needs to prove to the players he is not a puppet for Jerry. If he doesn't do that, the locker room is never going to believe in him. Yep. Facts. Beer Sports Lounge. Hit that like button, subscribe, people. Great content. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Beer Sports Lounge. Yes, sir. Kid Cowboy. He was. That's why the injury is king of suspect. Yep. Y'all know I made my video about that. What you want? Just shut the door then. Just shut the door then. What you want? Yeah, okay. Just go back when I'm done. And shut the door. Yeah. Yeah, man, I made my video about that. Shit. He was very suspect. He coming out there now. He moving like ain't nothing happened. Shit, he was moving like that even after the shit. Especially in the Eagles game when he was on the sideline dodging players coming on the field. Kid Cowboy. Kingston. Go back in there. What you doing? Go back in there and shut that door. Yeah, Kid Cowboy. He was headed to 18 to 20 picks. Sure was. He sure was. But they can't see that. They can't see how they're sorry he was playing. The real fan. I also heard they said Kellen simplified the playbook for Hurts because he isn't better than Dak. The playbook need to be simplified for Dak. It's mighty funny now. They saying, I'm hearing them saying, this dude is a $60 million quarterback. But we gotta limit him to 25 to 28 throws a game? You get paid like to be the difference maker, bro. Not to be like a bus driver. Like, dude, we gotta limit you to throws now. Oh shit. Kid Cowboy, the QB injury. Oh, my bad, I read that one. No, this one. The QB injury is kind of suspect because he was playing badly. Yeah. I think he used that as an excuse. 805, hot take. Dak had Kellen back. He had all that back until, you know what I'm saying? He have oh yeah. Oh my bad. I read that wrong. My bad, 805. I take Dak hell. Yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah, because he couldn't run his offense. And that was the excuse they gave. He has many interceptions with the option routes. They blame Kellen Moore for that. But I bet you when Kellen Moore go to the Saints, I bet you that option route offense worked. Hell, it was working. I mean, what was that? No, because he was on who offense he was on the first before Kellen Moore became. So 2020. Yeah, 2021, 2022. Well, yeah, okay. So 2021 was fine, but 2022 they blame Kellen Moore for that shit. Mm-hmm. The real fan. They also said Kellen was only good because of Barkley. Yep. They said the Eagles were smart for keep running back despite. For keep running Barkley despite getting stopped when the Bills did against the Chiefs. My thing is with Kellen Moore running the ball, and what else? Kellen Moore was running the ball here. We was like top 10 running the ball. Like what? For like 2 or 3 years he was here. He was top 10 running the ball. Yeah, I heard say the same thing. They said, "Oh, he got to do what type of offensive coordinator did he do if all he had to do is get a ball to Saquon?" Man, why they can't see that? Because in our running game, Saquon had 345 attempts. Rico Dolly only had 235 attempts. That's prioritizing the run. And that's showing that the offensive line is the difference because what was Saquon doing with the Giants? He ain't never had no season like this with the Giants. Obviously, to me, Cooper Rush and Jalen Hurts could run Kellen Moore's offense. It wasn't the fact that his offense was bad or whatever. It was the fact that Dak Prescott just couldn't run it. Because Dak Prescott can't run the Texas Toast offense. What was it? The Texas Coast? He couldn't run the Texas Coast offense. He was about to lead the league in picks with this offense before he got hurt. He got away with it in 2023 because our division, the defense was garbage. In 2023, the Eagles defense, the Giants defense, and the Redskins defense was garbage. Their secondary was garbage. So when teams started getting good, you see what happened in 2024. This dude was about to lead the league in picks. So he can't run Kellen Moore offense. He couldn't run Mike McCarthy offense. He probably ain't going to be able to run Schottenheimer's offense. Meanwhile, Cooper Rush and Jalen Hurts were successful in Kellen Moore offense. To the far that Jalen Hurts won a Super Bowl with his offense. Beer Sports Lounge. That will be traded either before the trade deadline or after the 2025 season. Dak won't stay healthy, and Big Joe Milton will make these Dak lovers cry. For real though, I don't think I wouldn't mind that too, but realistically, I don't think we're gonna be able to do nothing until Dak till 2027 season. Yeah, unfortunately, but it's something we never know what can happen before then. But shit. 805. Dak made Kellen get rid of option routes because it was too hard. That's shit. You saying Dak made? Ain't Kellen Moore still running that offense? Ain't still running option route offense? Beer Sports Line, JB, you made my night. I just had steak and mashed potatoes and green beans, and I don't listen to nothing but facts from you. Can't ask for a better night. Hey man, appreciate you. Good dinner, bro. Yeah, you smashed down on the potatoes. I'm gonna tell you about a story about mashed potatoes though. Man, I would never, ever, never eat mashed potatoes. I don't know why. I don't know what it was. I guess it was the texture at the time. Right now, one day I smoked the blunt, boy. I got the munchies. I said, shit. All I had was something to eat with some mashed potatoes. Man, I fucked them mashed potatoes up, bro. Ever since then, I love me some mashed potatoes. Love some mashed potatoes, boy. Drew, those that fanboys aren't football people or real fans. They make so many ridiculous excuses for that. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's factual. Jared, Dak will look like shit this season. Yep. He is. Oh, they're saying he's looking so good. He's so slim. Oh, he's back. He's back. Oh, the injury is looking good. Man, that dude was never injured. Nigga Prime was injured because he was sucking. But his knee wasn't injured at all. Get the fuck out of there. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, my bad. Let me get this one real quick. Kid Cowboy. Law's getting paid, driving around, hopping up number 4. Yep. He is too. Sure is. Sure is. The real fan, they bagged on Milton playing against the Bills backups. Yet they bragged when Dak played against the Eagles backup. Oh, they bragged, my bad. They bragged on Milton playing against, yeah. Mm-hmm. But we know what happened in 2019 when Dak played against the Eagles backups. He couldn't even, well, God damn, bro. 805. They act like Dak losing weight is a revelation or something. He's lean. He's going to make an MVP season. Kid Cowboy. I even do instant mashed potatoes. Yeah, me too, bro. Man, I love them motherfuckers now, bro. Shit. I like it with the bacon in it, with the cheese in it too, boy. Goddamn. The real 805, real fan 100 facts. They do double standard. Yep. So hell do. Oh shit. Florida came back on Auburn. 60-58. Drew. I am waiting on the Dak fanboys to start blaming the surgeon for Dak's bad play. You know it's coming. You know them excuses is coming, bro. In a sense, you know what, y'all? I'm kind of hoping. I don't even know I should be thinking this way. Like, give his ass a receiver in the first round and watch him still fail. And then just, now you can see. Now you see what we talking about. But really, man, I want my team as a whole to succeed. Fuck that shit. I want my team as a whole to succeed. Beer Sports Line. Dak fanboys say Dak can be traded because he has no trade clause. When he actually can waive that no trade clause. They don't even mention that, really. Yeah, he can waive it. He's scared to waive. He's not going to waive it. That's why he put it in his contract again, Beers. That's why he put it in his contract again. He had the opportunity to say, fuck Jerry, you pay me or not, man. I'm going to free agent. I know my work, but he's scared. He know he go out there. People to see his ass in the playoffs. He ain't got the balls to go out there in free agency. That's why he put that shit back in his contract again. So he could just sit and basically be lazy. He didn't give a fuck. He said, we suck in that Falcons game. We fucking suck. This your leader? He don't even believe in us. So why should I believe in him? He don't believe in the Cowboys. He don't give a fuck. Jump off the bandwagon. What? The real fan, Drew. Oh, he's be Brian Schreiber might be the next blind. He is gonna be the next blind. Shit, the hell. Car gang AMVs, what's happening? But JB, you don't get it's all about run game. I mean, with Dak Prescott, it's gonna have to be all about the run game. We're gonna have to run. We're gonna have to have a run game that our running back is gonna have to average 175 yards a game, bro. I'm telling you. This is how bad we're gonna need a running game for this guy. If we don't get over, let me calm down. 150 a game. What I'm saying is, we are going to have an exceptional run game for this guy to succeed. That's why they're saying he only need to throw the ball 25 to 28 times. So that means we're going to be running 30, 35 plus times a game because that's what he's going to need to succeed. But mind you, in the playoffs, we had quarterbacks that's won the Super Bowl with 26th ranked rushing offense. Oh, shit. This guy, boy, he sucks. This guy sucks. Drew, the real fan. I feel the same way. They will blame Schottenheimer. It's so true. Yes, it is. Mm-hmm. Be a sports lounge. Heck yeah, brother. I believe. Yeah, man. Shit. I'm just going to speak the facts on that one. That's all about what it is. Oh, that's a good game, boy. Look like down Florida might come up out of there. It's tight right now with 7:43 left. Drew, the Cowboys have a $60 million quarterback and don't trust to put the game in his hand. Right. How idiotic is that? Exactly. You paying this guy this much money. You don't even trust him to lead your team? What kind of shit is that? Man, absolutely correct, Drew. Absolutely fucking correct. Gerard, if Texas left tackle Banks is available at 12, I would draft him and play him at right guard with the ability to move to tackle later if need to be. Yeah, because we definitely need a right guard. We definitely need a right guard, man. Shit, it's imperative that we grab them trenches. O-line and D-line. Car gang AMVs. I heard Jerry wanted Travis, but I don't think he will be there. Travis. Man, I don't think they saying no. Yeah, because what Travis Hunter he going at receiver? Yeah, I think he coming in the draft as a receiver. They were saying he trying to move up to get Genty. I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that shit right there. Beer Sports Lounge. Every time I hear that song Anxiety, I picture Dak has the headphones on and Milton be right behind him watching, just waiting to take his shot. Hey, Beers, man. I hope this guy could get a chance to come in and show his skills, man, and get better. Only way I see it is Dak get hurt, but some people not wishing Dak to get hurt or nothing like that. But with his history, it's looking like it might be a possibility he might get some playing time this season. But one thing, man, there's two things I see that I don't like about what Jerry did with this guy, Dak Prescott. First of all, re-signing his ass to this contract. Because to me, all evidence was to let him play this year out and then decide on what you want to do with him. And like we were saying before, if he had the nuts to go in free agency, he wouldn't even object to that shit. And the second thing was when Dak got hurt this season and he didn't put Trey Lance in them 8 games or whatever, 8 games, 9 games, whatever it was, the rest of the season. He didn't get a chance to get what he got for trading for that 4th round pick, in which that pick we could have had it now and got real busy with it, or we could have found out what type of quarterback Trey Lance was to either, keep him here as backup or let him move on. But he going to San Diego. What if he do something over there? Like, damn, we just wasted our 4th round pick. Shit. The real fan, Jared, but Banks is a boring pick. He isn't flashy like Genty. Yep, according to the Dak fan boys. They want all those flashy picks. Facts, real fan. That's the problem. They want that glitter. But then they complain about the team not being tough. You get tough in the trenches. That's where you get tough. If you ain't thinking about building the trenches, how you think you're going to get tough? You get tough by running over people with the run game. You get tough by stopping the run. Beard Sports Line. Yes, I was thinking the same thing, JB. Dak body breaking down. I don't hate Dak. It's just that he stinks. Just keeping it straight. Yeah, I don't hate him. Nobody hate this dude personally. A lot of people, I don't know Dak personally. I don't hate the guy personally. I'm a Cowboy fan. I hate your play on the field, dude. That's what I hate. It sucks. Shit. It fucking sucks. That's what I hate. It's garbage. And these folks keep giving excuses for this guy. This 10-year vet. They can't see, man. Goddamn. We got JD5 coming to the league 5 months, 6 months, 5 months, see whatever. The guy got 2 playoff games already, man. Dak going his 10th year. He only got 2. What else do we need to see? What else do these people need to see that he's not the guy? That's what I don't fucking understand. Kid Cowboy, why didn't he test free agents? Because he ain't got the balls to test free agency. Scared. He know his money makers with the Cowboys. He getting all the endorsements. He's only puffed up because he played for the Cowboys. I get that same kind of energy to Michael Parsons too. He's only puffed up because he played for the Cowboys. Cowboys is giving them their name. They're not earning their name on the field. Dak Prescott got his name from the Cowboys, from the team I've been following before he was born. We've been here. This ain't the Dak boys. This the Cowboys. You know, this is money maker. He gonna make money here. That's why he ain't going nowhere else. His last 2 contracts, he got no trade clause in it, and he don't even talk about getting traded. Even till Jerry waited up to the damn day of the game. He knew this is where he gonna make his money, bro. Shit. DC Big Osa, what's happening, bro? Yeah, glad to see you step in, bro. Appreciate you. These Dak fanboys are just like Jerry Jones, delusional as fuck, and don't know how to build a team to save their fucking lives. Absolutely right. Absolutely fucking right. Car gang AMBs. Either every other team in the league would have let Dak go by now. Those fans are delusional. Yeah. Hell, Eagles did it with Winston Hurts. Packers did it with Favre, Rodgers, Love. What the fuck? Why the Cowboys won't do it? The hell? The real fan. On his phone screen, Hurts had a picture of him in the Chiefs confetti after losing the Super Bowl 57 as motivation to play better. I haven't seen Dak do something like that. You know what he gonna do, real fan? He go buy his team some damn electric scooters and shit. That's the kind of shit he do. We say kick 64, 60. Okay, let me see. Oh, it's 66, 63 Florida. 5:20 left. Yeah, 63, 64. Yep, Florida. I'm on them, Willie Wonka. What's happening? What's happening? I must be behind then, Kid Cowboy. Yeah, I must be behind. Beer Sports Line. Dak fanboys say Dak won't get hate so much if he was on another team. The hell he wouldn't. But what they don't realize, Dak won't probably even start unless it's really bad team. Hell yeah, man. That's what they don't understand. That's what they don't understand. DC Osa. Always a pleasure, bro. Yes, sir, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Mm-hmm. Willie Wonka. I always got to show my support for the truth tellers, man. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Willie. Appreciate you. Kai Gang AMVs. I heard Dak was faking that hamstring injury too. Man, I've always believed that from the jump, Kai. I've always believed that from the jump. And this just seems like it's something is behind it. I don't know, but something is behind that injury, man. I don't believe everything about what they're trying to put out there, what it's about. Something ain't right about that shit. DC Big O. So the reason that the Cowboys won't release him is because he's a number. Yeah, the number jersey says him down, and that's why he don't want no. He got that no trade clause in his contract. No matter how bad he plays, he can only agree to a trade. You think he's gonna agree to a trade with all the money he making? This dude done robbed Jerry with no mask twice. With no mask at all, he done robbed Jerry. Do you think he gonna leave this team where he know he can just sit back and get paid millions? This almost $1 billion from Jerry Jones. You kidding me? Shit, Drew. Purdy bought all his linemen full equipped Toyota trucks. I was sure Dak was giving the electric bikes. Purdy made $1 million. That right. He go buy some damn electric. Bro, that dude, bro. I'm telling you. Beer Sports Line. Should we select Mason Graham if he falls to us or select another offensive lineman because the trenches do matter? If Mason Graham falls to us, we need to grab his ass. Straight up. If he falls to us, get him. Hell, I was thinking about if we can move up to get him. Shit, that's what I was thinking. Can we move up to get him? And only down by 69, Florida, 68. Yeah, okay. Yeah, man, I was thinking about moving up. But yeah, I do really think Mason Graham, but it's a lot of D tackles, that's in the draft. But I'm thinking a few of them might be gone, though. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of suspect to me where we're gonna be at, after that 12th pick if we don't get a D tackle. I'm very concerned, where we're gonna be at and shit. Drew, try seeing a 300-pound lineman on a damn electric bike. Let's be serious now. DC Big Osa. Dak needs to take one of those electric bikes and ride his ass out of Texas. Here comes the Tiger. Yeah. This damn, they gonna go down. This game gonna go down to the wire, bro. Shit, this game gonna go down to the goddamn wire. Be a sports line. I know, right? People say fix the trenches, but when the Cowboys do try to fix it, some fans complain because they want that glitz and glamour. They want the skill position. But then they get mad when they get the skill position and we don't succeed. They blame everything on the defense. And they blame everything on not being able to run the ball. So that's D-line and O-line. Make that shit make sense, bro. Make that shit make sense. Kyle Gang AMVs. I think we can all agree Mozzie was a bust. I think so about now, man. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think so right about now, too. I think he was, yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Jared, I want Graham, Mimbo Campbell, or Banks at 12. Build those trenches. I agree. Yep. Hold on, D-line. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Big sports like Mozzie, more like a true backup. Yeah, man. Rotational. That's why I think it's imperative that we start with D tackle, man, in this drive. We must. It's a must. It's a must we do that, man, because I gotta say, like, it has been a problem for us stopping the goddamn run. It's been a major issue. I think who was that? I want to say it was the Denver Broncos. I think it was about 2018 or something. Because I think that same year we played the Colts. And both of them, they just ran up and down us, bro. And I haven't really seen. We've been good at times, but there's time when those particular games show up like they did with the Ravens and the Saints and Buffalo, the Cardinals, like those type of games I seen. We didn't, bro. So more oftentimes than not, stopping the run has been a problem for us. And if we don't, man, well, it's gonna be the same shit. If we don't do nothing to address that shit, it's gonna be the same shit. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 69, 68. How many minutes left in the game? Oh, it's 3:20. Oh, this shit going down to the buzz. This might be a buzzer beater. This might be a buzzer beater game. Yep, that's probably what that's gonna be. They're going down to the wire. DC Big Olsen. These Dak fanboys are bad as fuck for not my bad. Are bad as fuck for noticing trends. The trenches is the only way to go. You never seen a house without any type of foundation. Me the fuck neither. And that's building inside out. You build them trenches. Jerry and my bad. Barry Sports Lounge. Jerry and Steven does love offensive linemen. So I try to tell people don't be surprised if they select the old tackle. I hope they do. I hope they do. Man, Kid Cowboy got me looking at the game. The real fan, G is saying he wants the first two picks to be running back wide receivers so that can put people on. See, that's what I'm saying. They don't think about how the Eagles and Chiefs be successful. That's what they want to prove a point for Dak. That's all they want to prove people. I guess they want to be right and prove people wrong about what they're saying about what they think he's supposed to be doing. That's all it is. And that, to me, you're not a Cowboy fan. It's not supposed to be about making one player shine. It's supposed to be your thoughts or whatever you feel. It's supposed to be about the team. That's why a lot of us feel the way we feel, because we feel like this person as a part of the team is holding us back. It's not about us hating him personally. It's about we recognize that this motherfucker sucks. And we need to change at the position. We see that shit. We recognize it. Not them. Not them at all. Kid Cowboy, that's a blocking foul. Oh shit. 71-68. They down by 3. They down by 3, Kid Cowboy. But yeah, man. Shit. And that's the problem right there. And a lot of it to me is a lot of it on top of that is his off the field story. It's like, and I don't wish nothing like, the stuff that happened to him off the field. You feel me what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong on that. But what I am saying is you can't fall in love with a person's story. You got to see what they do on the field. And to me, they put his story off the field, and they root for him for his story off the field instead of rooting for him and what he does on the field. Well, how could you say he isn't mentally tough, AB? He had to go to mom dying and his brother dying. He had to go through breaking his ankle while trying to get a contract. Okay, yeah, you might have a tough mental off the field to deal with personal relationships. But when it comes to you playing on the field and being mentally tough and standing up and balling on the field when it matters, nah. You ain't mentally tough then. That's what I'm talking about. There you go, sports junkie. That's what I'm talking about. is Joe Mill a threat to Dak Prescott? That's why we possibly won't be drafting no quarterback. That's what I'm talking about. The real fan. G just said Dak would have taken the Cowboys to the Super Bowl in 2016 if they didn't play Aaron Rodgers and the Packers of the playoffs. Though Rodgers showed us he's clearly better than Dak that day. Man. And they forgetting that game. Dak was down. He scored to what? Well, I want to say end of the second or third quarter or some shit like that. He wasn't putting up no points going back and forth with Aaron Rodgers. You know, they put up a lead. Dak kept 3-and-out and punting and shit, throwing interceptions and shit. We threw an interception in the red zone in that game. Was that? Yeah. Sure fuck did. Sure fuck did. DC Big Osa. Now let me speak on the Milton guy. He got beat out at Hooker by Hooker in Tennessee, and Hooker can't see the field in Detroit. That's what I was saying, DC. I think I heard saying something about he transferred to two different colleges because he couldn't beat out the particular. Well, either he got beat out by two of the quarterbacks for those different teams, and then he got beat out. I mean, he was behind Jacoby Brissett and what's the guy? What was he drafted for Alabama? The May, I forget his name. He was with the Patriots. Zach May or something like that. I can't remember his name. They got 2 minutes left. 71-68, Florida. Beer Sports Line. I'm a diehard Cowboys fan. Was born and raised in Dallas Cowboy as a Dallas Cowboy. Even though I'm from Ohio, but really I live in America, so I root for America's team. How about them Cowboys? Yes, sir. But I'm gonna tell you how I became a Cowboy fan on Beer Sports Line. Man, I'm from Indiana. I was born in Indiana. And at that time, it wasn't no only team that was really on TV or whatever. I think back then was Washington, Pittsburgh, Cowboys. I mean, that I could see on TV at that time. But I wasn't really a fan of no team at the time until shit. My mom brought me this jacket, the Dallas Cowboy jacket. Had the helmet on it with the leather sleeves and shit. Man, I've been a fan ever since then. Ever since then. I remember watching Tom Landry walk the sidelines, bro. You know, I live in Atlanta now, though. I moved to Georgia when I was 13. So I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan, an Indiana Pacers fan, and Atlanta Braves fan. Kai Gang. Dak's favorite words. I got it going late. Mm-hmm. Yeah, them his favorite words. Drew, a player on the 49ers, 2-year-old daughter died just before a big game and he played. So Dak isn't the only one. Right. And then I remember Brett Favre. Didn't his dad die right before the game they played some years ago? He went out there and balled. Right, facts, man. It's a number of football players, even basketball players. They lose a loved one unexpectedly, and they still go out there and ball. And like they use that. And that's what I kind of thought Dak was doing early in his career when we first got him, when he first started playing for us. I thought he was using that energy to, you know what I'm saying, to help him better focus and be a, more intuitive quarterback. But apparently not. I don't know. Yeah, that star just hit different, bro. That helmet, bro. I had the helmet on the chest right here, blue. You know what I'm saying? The gray helmet with the blue background. The sleeves was gray. Had the blue and gray trim on the wrist. Man, shit, you couldn't tell me nothing, bro. You couldn't tell me nothing. I was like 6 years old at the time. DC Big Osa. Oh, you in ATL, bro. That's what's up. I've been in Norcross County. Yeah, I used to live in Norcross. Yep. Yeah. I'm out in Atworth, Georgia right now. Yeah. Little suburb out here and shit. Yeah, bro. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. This might do me, kid cowboy. This might do me, kid cowboy. Yep. And one. Go back in. I'll be done in a few minutes. I'm almost done.
Can I stay in here for just a second?
Okay.
I need to hide in here. I'm gonna make a sound.
Go back in there. Hey y'all, I'm a roll, man. Let me take care of something. I'm gonna roll up out. Go back in there. Accident. Go back in there. Yeah, man. Let me roll. I appreciate y'all for coming through, man. But I'm gonna have to get out. I'm gonna tend to these youngsters. They trying to run around, do things. You know what I'm saying? I so appreciate y'all for stopping by, man. I'm gonna take care of this. DC Big Sports Line, man. Good to see you in here. Kai Gang. Yes, sir. Drew, real fan, Kid Cowboy, Gerard, Willie Wonka. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm about to be out.